Young Hung, 21. She's qualifying for the first time in the vault final here at the World Championships.
Very promising vaulter, though. She's very dynamic. They put a bit of chalk on the hands just to, especially if they're doing the round-off variety of vaults, where they put their hand onto the mat in front of the board. They don't want the hands to slip at all. And everybody has their own special mark. They draw a line where they run from. Some of them draw a line halfway down the runway to make sure they are still on line as they get there. Here we go.
Xu Zhonghong, 21. She's ready.
Really accelerates down, transfers high into the air. Oh, and that's exactly what we were talking about. Has to go for broke, goes for the big vault, the 2.5 twist. Only be a couple of gymnasts perform this. She had lots of height, not quite the rotation. The height allowed her to get the 2.5 twist round, but rotation was short, so she didn't get her feet down first. She did, but only just, Matt.
So she'll have another vault now straight away?
Yes, even though she knows really she's blown it, you still do the second vault. It's sort of more difficult to say, oh, I don't want to have a go now, than to go through with it, really.
Absolutely.
But the judges will have deducted it's a straight 0.8 for the fall. But of course there will be more deductions for lack of height, lack of rotation. There's lots of little categories the judges take marks off. So you probably lose, you know, 1.3, 1.4 by the time they add them all up.
Her score for the first vault, 14.75. As she prepares for vault number 2.
They credited her the 2.5 and then deducted, so now a different vault.
Xu Zhonghong's second vault here in the vault final.
Oh, and another difficult vault. She has to approach the vault differently. So although she still used the round off here, you see she half turns on so that she comes on forwards. Does a pike somersault with 1.5 twists off, but it's really a little bit messy right the way through. See here, you can see she turns on, so she hits forwards. But she wasn't really very...
Well, her second vault score, 14.65. Is that her second score, or is that the final score, or...?
Yeah, the second score was 14.55 and the 14.65 is the average.
Next to go on vault, Sandra Isbasa from Romania. Qualified in 8th position.
Really goes for it as well. But slightly easier vault, just the double twist. She nominated and has completed and won't have nearly so many deductions. It's not got such a high tariff, but she lifts well, legs are nicely together.
Very quick with the score for the first vault, 14.950.
So as you see, a little bit more than the first gymnast. She went for an easier vault, performed it much better. The marks are not so different.
Comes Sandra's second vault.
Now, has to change that approach again. Oh, and quite a lot easier vault. She is. But just just a front somersault with a half turn, not nearly such a high tariff. You see, half turn on, tuck front somersault, half turn out.
Well, no is the answer. 14.175 a score, so the total 14.562.
Yes, only a 5 tariff for that second vault, so even though the performance was good, down on difficulty.
Oksana Shuzafatina at 31 for Germany. Qualified with the third highest score. She was first from final 2003 World Championships. See what she can do here.
Oh, and that's her immensely difficult vault. Handspring on. See a little bit of a sigh of relief there, Matt. She was happy to land that.
Absolutely.
Straight front somersault, 1.5 twist. Again, very high tariff, but she will have a few deductions there. Legs came apart a bit during the last part of that twist, didn't they?
Look at the block off the top.
Yeah, she's choosing to vault with a forward approach, the traditional handspring approach that probably many people have attempted over a box or whatever at school.
Yeah.
That was the traditional approach. Handspring on, lift high in the air, hold the body straight, add 1.5 twists.
Really, it's really showing that this sport isn't just for the youngsters. A mum and a wife
right.
already.
That's right. She's originally from Uzbekistan, moved to Germany, and this is the first time we've seen her competing at World Championships for Germany. Here we are.
Oh yeah, what a great score for her first vault, 15.275.
It was very much her favourite vault. I think this one she probably practices rather less.
Well, I'm sure she'll try and hit it with as much confidence. Shuzafatina with her second vault.
Oh, and she does. Really well performed.
Yes, job done, says the coach.
That's right. The half turn on, turns on, push, straight body shape, twists off. See, half turn on, snap, 1.5 twist off. Just a shame she hopped to the side. Of course, Oksana very first won a World Championship title on floor back in 1991. She performed in the Olympics in Barcelona for the unified team, the Soviet unified team. It was the last time they competed all together. So absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, and as we saw her in the all-around, I mean, she's in fantastic form at the moment. Just waiting for her score, and there it is. It's 15.1 is the vault total, that second vault. The judges awarded 14.925, but it takes her into the lead. Shuzafatina currently in gold medal position. Alicia Sacramone.
Oh, and that's a huge vault. She's one of the 2 really big vaulters here. She's got such feeling for lifting off the top of this platform. If you block the front like she does, it really powers you up in the air so high the cameraman lost her.
Yeah, as we've seen in this World Championships, the Americans very powerful indeed.
That's right. She handsprings, lifts off, powers in, hands on, lift, straight body shape, 1.5 twists, very cleanly round.
That could well threaten Shuzafatina's score.
Yes, same vault as she used, as Oksana used for her first vault. Probably a little bit better landing.
Well, the score for that first vault, 15.475. So slightly higher than Shuzafatina's first vault. She needs to keep the consistency.
No-nonsense gymnast, straight down that runway. Wow, that was huge match, wasn't it?